an idea came about speaking with Colleen from the LLEN and from Healthability, speaking with the dietitians there about getting an intergenerational project happening, having the VCAL students working with the older participants, learning about cooking, sharing stories, knowledge, ideas about life in general. So a real benefit for us, for our older participants, is about making sure that they're connected with their community and also with their peers. So they're often having meals in their own home environment, and it could be on their own. So we wanted to really make it a social environment where they could have a meal with other people, also be able to access their local community, because that's often a barrier for our older participants. So that was another purpose for our project.
Benefits to the VCAL students is the intergenerational concept, so actually coming down and being able to communicate and interact with some of our elderly citizens in the community, but obviously also having the nutritional benefit as well, so having Nillumbik and Healthability on board to come and do some nutrition sessions, talking to the kids about nutrition. I think that's a really important part of their lives at the moment, and then being able to put that into practice as well, so being in the kitchen and cooking. And I know a lot of the kids have gone home and cooked some of the meals that we've cooked here at school, or they've asked if they can get copies of the cookbook that we make so that they can have that in the future. For me, being in the kitchen and being able to work alongside the kids to do some really good cooking, I think I was so proud of some of the meals that they were able to create. So that's been a really, really positive experience for me.
I've had an opportunity to cook over the coming weeks, and it's been a blast. I've enjoyed it, spending time with the older blokes here, Richard and Rudy. It's been fun. Today we're making a curry dish and a nice cake.
It's been really good as a group. We've cooperated, organising before the day on what we're going to cook, what we needed, what ingredients, all that sort of stuff. And then on the day executing, yeah, good team effort. Richard and Rudy, yeah, they're great blokes. You can talk to them pretty good. Richard's a great conversationist.
It's actually been pretty funny at times, as in like they're actually pretty funny people, so you can actually get a pretty good conversation with them because they're always up for a chat.
The things that stand out are like their life, like talking about that and like how it's different from like then to now.
And it's different, you get a perspective of what they're going through and what they like, and yeah, it's something different for us, and I think we've all taken something on board.
And if there are foods that you might not like but which you are told are good for you, things like broccoli or Brussels sprouts, that could be like putting small amounts in your stir fry.
I think we all had a lot to gain from these few lessons that we've had, and yeah, I'd just like to say cheers.
Had quite a few conversations with students after the program each week, and we talk about the different possibilities that students might look at in the future in terms of work or career pathways, and I think that's been a real success as well. I think overall just having the kids in the kitchen and cooking, and the teamwork and the leadership and you know, having to plan and prepare and then clean up afterwards, I think has been really important. So it's been a great project overall.
I think there were some really valuable and important relationships that developed between the students and the older participants. They've really enjoyed it, and they would really like to participate again in the next one if we have it again. They've just said that the experience has been really valuable.
Happy birthday, dear Rudy. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hooray!
Thanks Rudy and Richard, just coming down to the hub. Probably wouldn't be able to do it without yous.
You know, this project could be something about health and all that. I mean, she taught us the things that we didn't know, the things that, you know, aren't in an everyday educational system.
And we hope to continue another project just like this one, because the benefits for everybody involved has been fantastic.
We've done up some copies of the cookbook that we'll give to everybody today. What's in the cookbook is all of the meals, the desserts and the soups and the entrees that we cook throughout the course of the project. So well done everybody.
Firstly, we'd like to award a certificate to Rudy.
Really is a fantastic program, because the capacity to learn from one another through that and to be able to take away from that is really important, as well as the life skills and the cooking skills that you've all garnered. As you move through this course, you're going to be very employable people who are going to make a great contribution to our community and society. And first step of recognition of that is going to be these certificates we hand out. That's the bit of paper at the end of the day, but what you really got as a real benefit is not so much the paper, but meeting these young fellows on the table opposite and the nature of what you've learnt. So well done. We're very proud of you, and it's great to be able to participate today.
And I can't but not think we must have the best VCAL program in Victoria. But also thanks to you guys. You apply to get into this course, you work hard to stay in there, and these are the outcomes. Fantastic. Well done, everyone.
Enjoy your lunch, have a chat, talk about the project, and thank you all for coming. Much appreciated.
The enjoyment out of this project, I guess I have to say, is it's like very open-minding. Like you really got to step out of your comfort zone and think, you know, they may be a bit older than you, but once you really get down to it, they're the same as us. They like to have a bit of a laugh, spin the yarn, and you know, all around nice people. So I reckon it's been a grouse project, another one that I've enjoyed, and yeah, can't wait for the next one.